For everyone here at the Access Sports Network, my name is Dave Stevens, alongside analyst Mike Steele.
That's right, guys. The legendary voice of the 2K football games, Terry McGovern, is now in Access Football 2017, and hopefully for future installments as well. And he's got a new partner, too. It's not Peter O'Keefe this time. Instead, it's Mike Steele, which will be his partner in crime this time. So, as you can tell, guys, the leap from each year of Access Football has been massive. I mean, it's not been just a little bit of an incremental improvement. This has been enormous, strides. And this year is going to be no different, guys. So, what we're going to talk about today is some of the improved commentary, some of the new player models, and some of the new features that we've asked for in the past. If you've watched my Improving Access Football series, then some of these things are getting put in this year. I'm telling you guys, this guy listens. He's a developer that listens to your feedback. Alright, so here's a new player model. I don't have to tell you guys which one is the 2016 and which one is the 2017 version because it's pretty obvious. The guy on the left just looks beefier. He looks more like a football player than the guy on the right does. So, and as you can tell, there's a visor here. The equipment is there. So you have the armbands and you have the visor, and there's going to be more equipment added. And here's something else that's really cool, guys. I asked him this a long time ago, and he's confirmed it now. So let's say we want to take a piece of equipment and we want to make it a licensed piece of equipment. So if we want Under Armour or something like that, we can modify that. Of course, you can't put that in the stock game because obviously reasons, but we can mod it. We can mod it into what we want. So we can have individual player equipment modified, licensed to whatever you want. So that's one awesome thing that's coming this year. It's a pretty big change, as you can see again. The guy on the right just kind of looks skinny, kind of looks like a runt, I guess you could say. But the guy on the left, he looks like he's ready to take the field. All right, guys, let's look at the next screenshot here. One of the complaints we've had in the past is we need names on the back of the jerseys. That's been addressed this year, as you can see. He's working on it. The textures are a lot better. Of course, this is a work in progress, guys. So it's very early in the development of this game. It's not going to come out until, I think, September of next year, I think. Or August, I'm sorry, August. August of next year, I think, is the tentative release day. I'm not sure if it's going to change or not. But here you go. As you can tell, it's a lot better. It looks a lot better. It's looking more like a football player. You got the player name on the back, and he's even adding outlines to the numbers. He said that's something he wanted to do. But this is a work in progress, guys. I'll send you guys information as I get it and as I'm allowed. But this is a big change, guys. It's really nice. I like how it looks. It's looking nice. Again, play art. It's something that I asked for in one of my Access Football videos, Improving Access Football videos, and here we go again. He's listening. So now, as you can see, we got the primary receiver highlighted in red, and the rest are in yellow. This is still a work in progress. He might change the colors. I don't know. I like, of course, the red or orange always needs to be the primary target. But it's a work in progress, guys. But this is what he's working on here. We're going to have play art this year. Something that we've always, seen in every other football game, and this game needed it, and here we go. So this is a corner route here by the tight end, I believe. So play action passes are going to be something we're going to see this year because I've personally purchased the animation for it. So I'm actually taking some of my money and investing in this game. We needed a play action animation. We're going to get it this year. We're going to get some quarterback animations as well, some throwing animations, some rollout animations, wide receiver catching animations. These are all that I purchased, so he's confirmed that if I purchase them, they're going to definitely be in the game this year. Strafing by the defensive players. Some, what else did I get? Let me think. Pretty sure that's it. Some pre-snap animations with the quarterback as well. But let's look at the next play art here. Again, this is an early work in progress, but I like the way it looks. I mean, you got your blocking assignments here. You got the wide receiver going out to block on his assignment there. Now, I did ask him if defensive play art was going to be in the game, and he said yes. So we're going to have offensive and defensive play art in the game this year. Now, the playbook still needs a lot of love. He has mentioned talking about adding a play editor, which would be amazing if we could create our own individual playbooks for each team, which is what I'm hoping he leans towards. Because if we create a historical team like the Houston Oilers, they had the run and shoot offense. The Atlanta Falcons of the 90s had the run and shoot offense. We want to kind of have that variety of playbooks where we can take a playbook, create it, and have a specific team have that playbook. That's where I want him to go with this. He added very little. He doubled the playbook last year with limited resources, but hopefully this year he's going to be able to allow us to have more plays. Hopefully a play editor's in the works. That would be amazing if he could add that. All right, let's close this video out by talking about some more improvements that the game is going to have this year. We're going to have players in motion confirmed. That's another thing that I made a video about. We have players in motion. We're going to have more animations, like I said, and there's more that he's purchased as well. There's going to be a new player movement system or something, because we've always complained about the jerkiness of the players. That is being addressed as well. There's going to be cuts for the wide receivers, catching animations like I mentioned earlier. So he's adding a lot of things that are kind of not talked about that much, but that are needed in the game. So, but the commentary is obviously the biggest thing. The commentary is so massive, guys. I mean, I have the whole script here, and it's just it's so much. It's like 100+ pages. He's going to have a sideline announcer. He's going to have player of the game awards. I think it's going to be called the stud of the game now, which is really cool. The commentary is going to be just how I envisioned it in my Improving Access Football video when I talked about the commentary, how it needed to improve, how a specific throw needed to be talked about. If it was in a specific location of the field, then it needed to be discussed. Who caught it? My who, where, when, how video I made. That's what this is about. This is where he went. He listened, and he's implemented. So now, the commentary will be very, very engrossing. And it's only going to get better, guys. I'm going to add about 1,500 more names. We're going to have a lot of variety with these names, because we'll be able to go back and make a lot of teams with these names. But I'm going to have to purchase them. It's going to cost me a lot, but McGovern has to go back and redo his lines. But I wish I could have got a hold of this earlier, but I did add a few names just before he released the script to the actors, so hopefully he'll let me do that again, because I want to add at least 1,500 more names. You can add last names, you just can't have the likeness of the first name and the last name together. But it's going to be awesome, guys. It's going to be awesome this year, and with competition coming, it's going to be more variety in the marketplace now. Madden is going to have to change, because competition's coming, and it may take a little while, but we're getting there, guys. It's been a long road, but support Danny, support all these indie developers, and eventually you'll have the game you want. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you guys with a quick clip of your favorite 2K football announcer.
On behalf of the Access Sports Network and my partner Mike Steele, this is Dave Stevens saying goodbye.